I do not understand the psychopaths who miss school, who say, oh, I wish I could go back. It was so much fun. I don't get it. I hated school with a passion. I hated the school environment. I hated the pressure of studying. I hated getting bullied. I hated all of the people around me. I hated my teachers. I hated basically everything. Tell me you have childhood trauma without actually telling me you have childhood trauma. Even so, I'm actually really excited about this pack. You guys know me as SatchOnSims, a guy that loves to literally complain about The Sims 4 all the time. I am for once not complaining. That is a lie. I did release a video yesterday complaining about this pack. But this is my dedicated positivity video. You guys always say, why don't you ever do videos where you actually enjoy The Sims? I do. You just don't bother watching it because you are attracted to the negative videos. Maybe you are negative, not me. I think we're all negative. I love a good moan sometimes. I think we all love a good moan. But I do give credit where credit is due. The first thing I am so excited about this pack is that you can attend classes. In The Sims 4, live careers have really popped off ever since The Sims 4 Get to Work. I am so happy. I'm assuming that it's going to be a very similar system. I'm assuming. The only thing I'm really curious about is how will they actually implement learning in a way that is fun. Do you know what I mean? Like, do I just watch my sim in class as a player? Do I engage with my sim in the class? I'm going to have to wait and see, but I think it's really cool. For so long, it's always just been like follow the adults to work. You never really get to follow the kids to school. I'm honestly so happy that we can actually follow them to do something for once. It seems they have different hangout spots as well, so we can hang out in the cafeteria and we can also do loitering around with your friends after school. In the trailer, they showed us a pier with like a Ferris wheel and a haunted house. And they also showed a cafe with bubble tea. So I'm assuming that we're going to have a lot of places where we can do different things. One thing I know a lot of people have been really excited about is the ability to have a prom. I am excited about this. I think it's a really fun gameplay concept, but we all know how tragic game events are in The Sims 4, and more specifically the pack My Wedding Stories. I think My Wedding Stories completely soured Simmers when it comes to having events in the game. Are they actually going to implement this event in a way that actually does not glitch? If it does not glitch out, absolutely great. I'm so happy. If it does, then it doesn't count. I don't want it. Sims team, if you're watching, please do not give us a rerun of My Wedding Stories. I am begging you. Although it says you can only celebrate your graduation if you keep up with your schoolwork, so it seems like the game has some challenge. If you are playing with your child's sim, then you must be able to actually, you know, do the work for the kids. So it's not just going to be a simple case of do homework after school like it's always been in The Sims 4. I'm so excited to see exactly how they implement learning in the game. I really hope we can have a choice of different subjects, but I'm just not sure at this stage. Interestingly, it says that you can be asked out by other teams. One of the biggest problems with The Sims 4, in my opinion, is a lack of consequences and a lack of things happening to your sim and you being in too much control. If it could be so that other sims will autonomously, you know, ask me out, I would honestly be so happy. I know a lot of simmers love God mode. They love being able to be in control of everything. I personally don't want to be in control of everything. The Sims 4 is always marketed about a game being your way. You choose how you want to play. What I want to choose to play passively. I want things to happen to me. Am I admitted to being a bottom? No, I am not. But what I am saying is, in The Sims 4 specifically in that context only, I do love the idea of things going out of control. On the subject of going out of control, guys, the roller coaster of puberty. In the game pack Parenthood, we kind of loosely have this puberty thing, but it's not the same. If The Sims team gave us puberty, I would honestly be so happy. I honestly think it would be such a funny and chaotic way to play The Sims. I think it would be kind of like the way werewolves work in Fury mode. Like, you can't really control them. They should just go off and do their own thing. And I really hope puberty in The Sims 4 is a lot deeper than just having emotional mootlets. I am literally traumatized by all of the mootlets that happen in The Sims 4. I do not want any more mootlets. I want real consequences for puberty, and I hope they give it to us. And I also hope puberty is in the base game, because it would be really weird not to put that specifically in the base game. It does say that we can participate in after-school activities and teams. In the trailer, it did show American football. I almost said rugby. I am trying. It also showed cheerleading. Are we going to be able to have custom ones like we can in The Sims 4 Get Together? I don't know. I almost kind of hope that we do. Or not necessarily custom ones, but what I mean by that is cross-pack compatibility, because, you know, in City Living, we have the basketball thing. Could we have a basketball club with that pack, for example? There are a lot of unanswered questions at this stage. The trailer literally dropped yesterday. Hopefully the Sims team will clear it up soon. By the way, guys, if my voice sounds weird, if I'm coughing all the time, I still have COVID 20-1. I've had it for 2 weeks. I did not realize how long the symptoms would last. Some people say, oh, it's only like a cold now, it's not that bad. Guys, it literally hit me so hard. I do not know how people are just getting away with it for just like feeling a bit ill for a couple of days. I've been horrendous, but I feel better now, but I still have a really blocked nose, and I still, oh my God, I just did it then. I still have like really like, what do you call it? Bunged up lungs. So that is why I sound weird. Anyway, there is even so much more to this pack I'm genuinely excited about. Yes, I'm slamming my desk because I am excited. This is the first for SatchOnSims to actually get excited about a pack. I'm so surprised at myself, honestly. Find the confidence to ask your crush out or to skip class. Guys, we can skip class. Don't let the principal catch you. Oh my God, we will literally be able to skip class. This actually, I know it sounds like a little thing. Oh, you can skip class. It's just such a fun, quirky thing that you can do in The Sims 4. It's a way to customize a game more. I think it's incredible. Team Sims will explore their own likes and dislikes. I've complained for so long that the Sims team have given us a likes and dislikes system in the Dream Home Decorator pack, yet they haven't bothered updating it for any other packs or even for the base game. Are we finally getting a likes and dislikes update, or are they leaving it in the dirt? I really hope they do give us an update with it with this pack. I mean, they're implying it, so they should be. Pranks and sneaking out after dark can have consequences, so be careful you don't get caught. Guys, we did see in the trailer one of the Sims sneaking down off the balcony. Now that, from an animation perspective, must be incredibly difficult to animate in. I don't know exactly how they're going to do it. I'm assuming that you have to use a custom window with a custom, like, what do you call it? With a custom waffle fence thing that you go down. Like, it must be a customizable thing. It must be a very specific thing, and I'm assuming you can't do it with every single window, which, to be fair, I completely understand. But still, I think it's a really fun feature. It says, be careful you don't get caught. I'm honestly so adamant that we're not getting police in The Sims 4. It's not going to happen just like Cars. But at the very least, I'm assuming maybe you'll get caught by parents or something. Now, the next one, explore your own style. This is something that I'm extremely excited about. Make your bedroom your own, plan outfits and clothes designed by Depop sellers, and become a Simfluencer. Guys, I don't know if any of you guys see my old videos, because I know my channel's grown a lot lately, but a couple of weeks ago, I think it was about a month ago, I uploaded a video where I coined the term Simfluencer, and all you were saying, Satch, I've never heard of that before. Have the Sims team stolen my phrase, Simfluencer? I think I should have copyrighted that. Sims team, if you're watching, I want my royalties. So does that mean like real life Depop sellers have designed the in-game thing? I'm confused. Are the Sims team collabing with Depop, or is it that the Sims team contacted Depop sellers and said, can we use your designs in the game? Is that what it is? I'm actually confused by that. Oh no, teen Sims can earn money by selling outfits and hyping up looks they design on Trendy from their bedrooms, which are now more interactive than ever. I'm a little bit confused with this paragraph. I kind of wish the Sims team cleared it up a bit, but it seems like we're getting a Sims version of like Pinterest, I guess, and you can design things and make money from it as a teen. I actually think it's kind of cool because in real life these days teens are making money from things like TikTok, so I think it's a really cool feature. The only thing is I'm not sure how it's going to be different from Plopsy. I guess they're going to have to make it slightly distinguishable. So it seems like a lot of the build buy is going to be around making your own bedroom. In the trailer they showed a lot of double beds. Are we not going to get any single beds with this pack? Because the teens usually have a single bed. Also guys, on the subject of building, I know a lot of Sims love building these days. One thing I'm really excited about with this pack is you will be able to build your own school. Now you cannot change the shell of the school, but the inside rooms, you can add walls around them. I have a feeling it's going to work in a very similar way to apartments in The Sims 4 City Living. The Sims team know that these days a lot of people are really into building, and I think it's amazing that you can actually build your own school, because in The Sims 4 Get to Work, for example, there is a hospital lot, but you can't really build on it. You can't really change it. I really love that you can actually now build and change the school. I think it's an amazing feature, guys. The best thing is there is so much stuff that I haven't even mentioned in this video, just random miscellaneous things. Like we got a photo booth, we got a Ferris wheel. I'm pretty sure on the Ferris wheel there were hearts flying out. Does that mean it's a new woohoo location finally? I haven't even touched upon the body hair update yet. Guys, there was literally so much coming with this pack. The Sims team threatened to keep this game going on for years, and honestly I was really disappointed disappointed when they said The Sims 4 would be going on for years because The Sims 5 needs to come out. If they continue to release packs like this that are actually good, then maybe, just maybe, I will not be unhappy about The Sims 5 not happening right now. I know with any kind of pack release, the Sims community is toxic. I've said before, I'm not in the Sims community, and I have seen a lot of people complaining about the fact that you don't have private schools. I've seen people complaining about the fact that it's Americanized. To be honest, high school culture, when I think of American people, I do think of high school culture. That's like a cultural thing. Every country has its like cultural thing. I think American people's cultural thing is school, whether they like it or not. So I am actually really excited that we're having like a solid direct theme. I know some other people have complained, why can't we have high schools in every single Sims 4 world? Why do we have to have a brand new world? That's a fair point, actually. I did actually think when I watched the trailer, maybe they could have done something like the Seasons pack, where the Seasons expansion pack didn't come with a world, but it enhanced every other world around it by changing the way it looks in the different seasons. Could the high school pack have not come with a world, but simply come with a different school in every world, or a different school in clusters of worlds? I think that's a totally valid point. I actually would have been fine either way, but I am really glad about the way it is now. I think the Sims team have offered some customization, which is great. Guys, what do you think about the pack? Let me know below. See you in the next one.